Have you ever felt a sudden sense of peace and divine protection, as if unseen guardians were watching over you? Or have you experienced moments of spiritual darkness, where the influence of evil seemed to weigh heavily upon your soul? The unseen realm of angels and demons is not merely a fantastical notion, but a very real and influential part of our spiritual lives. We live in a visible world, but we are surrounded by invisible forces that silently act in our lives. These spiritual forces, both benign and malignant, exert a profound influence on our journey of faith. It is vital that we understand the reality of this spiritual realm in order to navigate with wisdom and discernment through the challenges we face. According to the scriptures, angels are spiritual beings created by God to serve and minister to his children. Hebrews 1:14. On the other hand, demons are fallen angels who, seduced by the pride and rebellion of Lucifer, oppose God's purpose and seek to lead men astray from the path of light. Ephesians 6:12. Angels are often depicted in the scriptures as powerful beings with specific orders and roles within the divine hierarchy. The traditional Christian understanding categorizes them into different ranks, such as cherubim, seraphim, and archangels. For instance, Isaiah 6:2 describes seraphim standing above the throne of God, praising him continually. In Ezekiel 10:1-14, we find the cherubim described as guardians of God's holiness, displaying incredible majesty and intricate designs. Additionally, Jude 1:9 mentions the Archangel Michael, a figure of strength and protection, illustrating the importance of hierarchy among these celestial beings. Angels serve multiple functions, primarily as messengers of God, delivering divine guidance and warnings. In Luke 1:26-38, the angel Gabriel appears to Mary, announcing the miraculous birth of Jesus. This moment not only highlights their role as heralds but also emphasizes the divine orchestration behind pivotal events in salvation history. Similarly, in Genesis 18, angels visit Abraham to deliver news of the coming birth of Isaac, reinforcing their purpose of bringing God's promises to fruition. Moreover, angels are often seen as protectors, guarding and guiding believers through life's trials. Psalm 91:11-12 assures us, "For he shall give his angels charge over you, to keep you in all your ways. In their hands they shall bear you up, lest you dash your foot against a stone." This verse encourages believers to recognize the protective presence of angels in their daily lives, reminding them that they are not alone in their struggles. In a modern context, we can reflect on how angels may manifest their protection and guidance. Moments of unexpected safety, timely assistance, or profound peace in turmoil can be viewed as encounters with these divine beings. By remaining open to their influence, believers can foster a deeper awareness of the spiritual realm, encouraging a life of faith that recognizes the unseen yet impactful presence of angels. The narrative of Lucifer's fall is a profound story of pride and disobedience, as revealed in the scriptures. Isaiah 14:12-15 depicts Lucifer as the morning star, a being of great beauty and wisdom who desired to exalt himself above God. This passage outlines how his ambition led him to declare, "I will ascend to heaven, I will raise my throne above the stars of God." This desire for supremacy sparked a rebellion against the divine order, ultimately resulting in his expulsion from heaven. Similarly, in Ezekiel 28:12-17, we find a detailed description of Lucifer's splendor and his subsequent downfall due to his pride. The text reveals that he was created as a guardian cherub, perfectly adorned and filled with wisdom. However, his heart became proud because of his beauty, leading to his corruption and eventual judgment. This powerful imagery serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of allowing pride to take root in one's heart, leading to rebellion against God. Reflecting on Lucifer's rebellion encourages the faithful to examine the subtle ways pride can manifest in their own lives. It challenges them to consider how their desires for recognition, power, or autonomy may lead them away from God's path. This introspection serves as a reminder that the struggle against pride is ongoing and that the choice to walk in obedience is pivotal in maintaining a right relationship with God. Furthermore, the concept of free will emerges as a vital lesson from Lucifer's fall. The scriptures affirm that both angels and humans are endowed with the ability to choose between obedience to God and rebellion. This freedom, while a gift, carries the weight of responsibility. Each choice shapes the spiritual landscape, influencing not only individual destinies, but also the broader cosmic battle between good and evil. In recognizing these truths, followers of God are encouraged to exercise their free will wisely, choosing daily to align themselves with God's purposes and resisting the allure of pride and rebellion. Angels, as described in the scriptures, play a crucial role in God's divine plan for creation. They are spiritual beings created by God to serve His purposes and assist His followers. Hebrews 1:14 clarifies their function, stating, "Are not all angels ministering spirits sent to serve those who will inherit salvation?" This verse highlights their purpose as guardians and guides for those who are faithful to God, emphasizing their supportive role in the lives of believers. Throughout biblical history, angels have been active participants in pivotal events. In the book of Genesis, they are seen delivering messages from God, such as when the angel of the Lord appeared to Hagar in the wilderness. Genesis 16:7-12, and to Abraham regarding the birth of Isaac. Genesis 18:10. These encounters illustrate their role as messengers of hope and guidance, providing comfort and reassurance in times of uncertainty. In addition to delivering messages, angels are also depicted as protectors. Psalm 91:11-12 reassures the faithful that He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. This promise affirms that God's angels are not only present but actively engaged in the protection of His followers, reinforcing the idea that they are allies in the spiritual journey. The New Testament further illustrates the role of angels in God's plan through their involvement in key moments of Christ's life. An angel announced the birth of Jesus to the shepherds in Luke 2:10-11, proclaiming the good news of salvation. Similarly, angels ministered to Jesus after His temptation in the wilderness. Matthew 4:11, and at His resurrection, rolling away the stone and announcing His victory over death. Matthew 28:2-6. Angels have always played a significant role in the unfolding of God's plan, intervening at crucial moments throughout biblical history. These interventions were often miraculous, offering protection, guidance, or even deliverance to God's followers. One notable example is found in Daniel 6:22, when an angel shut the mouths of the lions, protecting Daniel in the lion's den. This act of divine intervention demonstrated God's power and His care for those who remain faithful to Him, no matter the circumstances. In Acts 12:6-11, we see another instance where an angel intervenes to save one of God's servants. Peter, imprisoned and awaiting trial, is miraculously freed when an angel of the Lord appears, leads him out of the prison, and delivers him to safety. These stories showcase how angels act as God's instruments to intervene in the lives of His people, often in ways beyond human understanding. Even today, there are countless testimonies from the faithful who have experienced what they believe to be the presence and help of angels. Though these modern encounters may not always be as dramatic as those recorded in the Bible, they reflect the continuing role of angels in guiding, protecting, and delivering people from danger. Many have reported being saved from accidents, feeling an unseen hand steering them away from harm, or experiencing a sense of peace in times of distress. While it is important to recognize the work of angels, it is equally vital to remember that they operate under God's command. They are not to be worshipped or prayed to, but rather acknowledged as part of God's divine order. Our focus should remain on God, who commands His angels concerning us. Psalm 91:11, entrusting them with His will to protect and guide us. Thank you so much for joining us in this spiritual reflection. If you found this video uplifting, we warmly invite you to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll stay connected with more content that deepens your faith and strengthens your understanding of God's Word. May God bless you, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.